In ancient Egypt, a cruel and powerful king named Pharaoh ruled with arrogance and fear. He saw the growing population of the children of Israel as a threat, so he ordered every newborn Israelite boy to be killed. It was during this time that a righteous woman gave birth to a baby boy. To protect him, she placed him in a small basket and set it afloat on the Nile River, trusting in the mercy of Allah. The basket floated gently until it reached the palace of Pharaoh. By the will of Allah, the baby was found by Pharaoh's wife, Asiya, who was moved by the child's innocence. She convinced Pharaoh to adopt him and raise him as their own. And so Musa grew up in the house of the very man who had ordered his people's destruction. As he grew older, Musa became aware of the injustice faced by his people. One day he witnessed an Egyptian man attacking an Israelite. In trying to defend the oppressed man, Musa struck the Egyptian and accidentally killed him. Fearing for his life, Musa fled Egypt and journeyed to the land of Madian. There, he came across two women struggling to draw water for their animals. He helped them, and they told their father about him. Their father, a wise old man, invited Musa to stay, and later offered him one of his daughters in marriage. Musa accepted and spent years living a peaceful life in Madian. On his journey back to Egypt one day, Musa saw a glowing fire on Mount Sinai. As he approached it, Allah called out to him and said, "O Musa, I am your Lord." In that sacred moment, Musa was chosen as a prophet. Allah gave him two miraculous signs, a staff that would turn into a living snake and a hand that would shine with divine light. Musa was commanded to return to Pharaoh and demand the freedom of the children of Israel. Musa returned to Egypt and stood before Pharaoh. Alongside his brother Harun, he delivered Allah's message. Pharaoh, arrogant and defiant, challenged them by calling his magicians. But when Musa threw down his staff, it became a real serpent and swallowed all their illusions. The magicians, recognizing the truth, immediately believed in Allah, even though Pharaoh threatened them. Despite many signs and warnings, Pharaoh refused to believe. Allah sent plagues and hardships, yet Pharaoh remained stubborn. Eventually, Musa led the Israelites out of Egypt under the cover of night. When they reached the Red Sea, Pharaoh's army chased after them. With the sea in front and the army behind, the people were terrified. But Musa said, "Indeed, my Lord is with me. He will guide me." Allah commanded him to strike the sea with his staff, and the water split into two towering walls with a dry path in between. The Israelites crossed safely, and when Pharaoh's army followed, the sea closed in and drowned them all. After their escape, Musa led his people through the desert and returned to Mount Sinai, where Allah gave him the Torah. But in his absence, some of the Israelites turned away and began worshipping a golden calf. Musa returned, heartbroken and angry, but continued to guide his people with patience and strength. Musa's life was filled with trials and miracles. He was a prophet, a leader, and a man who spoke directly with Allah. His story is told in the Quran more than any other, reminding us of the power of faith, the importance of justice, and the mercy of Allah. Through every difficulty, Musa stood firm. His journey teaches us to trust Allah, to fight for truth, and to lead with courage, even when the odds are against us.